Hi YouTube. So I got a movie recommendation for you today, and this is Jake Shirley Coaching, and it's kind of a movie, kind of a presentation style documentary. It's called The Secret. This is it right here. It came out actually in 2006, and for a while a lot of people were talking about it. It got a lot of attention, but now I don't see as many people talking about it anymore. A few people are, but for the most part it seems like a lot of people just forgot about it. And it's something that I would kind of like to get people talking about again. It's called The Secret, but it's kind of it's sort of a marketing thing to call it that. It's to get people interested. They they start wondering, well, what is this secret? What's it about? Well, it's not really a secret at all. Like I said, it's kind of a marketing thing to call it The Secret. But it's about the law of attraction, and it might sound kind of, people might make it seem kind of magical and mysterious, but it's not really like that. It basically says that you get what you think about, and you become what you think about. And some people might try to say that they might they might they might make fun of The Secret and make fun of the law of attraction because they think it's something magical that people believe in and that it's crazy. And I've seen videos where people will say that people believe in the law of attraction will just sit there and expect things to, they think about what they want, and what the things they want would just magically appear in front of them, and that's not what The Secret's about. It is true that they talk about visualization in The Secret. They talk about keeping the things you want in your mind and thinking about them. But they never say that it's just going to magically appear out of thin air and drop into your lap. That's not how it works. But I can understand why people might get that impression from the movie, because there's this one guy in the movie in particular that he talks about how he started thinking about having more money in his checking account. And then he says that checks just start showing up in the mail. And it sounds nice to think about it that way, but the movie doesn't really go into any more detail about what happened. But I know that checks didn't just start showing up in his mailbox out of nowhere. He had to do something to make that money. That much I do know. The movie said he was it says what they are on the screen while they're talking. The movie says he's an investment trainer, and I'm not really sure what that means, like maybe an investment advisor or something. But what I do know is that he did something to earn that money. He got more work, he got more clients, he made his own investments and they started doing well. But he did something to earn that money. That money didn't just magically start showing up in his mailbox. That would be nice, though. So the law of attraction is you get what you think about. And I believe that, and I'm not saying I believe there's anything magical about it. Although the movie talks about how things will start working in your favor, like you'll start meeting people that you might need to connect with to make your wishes happen, things like that. I haven't really experienced that yet in my life, that I would call something like really like an amazing coincidence. I haven't really experienced anything like that yet, but I do believe that it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like it's all about, but you need to have belief that the things you want are possible for you. And that's what The Secret's about. You believe in what you want and that it's possible, and then you start taking the actions to get it. Because you have to do something. People get the wrong idea that all I have to do is sit there and meditate and visualize, and things will just fall into my lap in front of me, and that's just not what it's talking about. You have to take some kind of action to make the things that you want appear for you. It might be meeting the right person, reading the right book. There's something that you're going to have to do to bring those opportunities to you. You can't just sit there and do nothing. You have to go out and actually do something. But it's when I watched The Secret that I started taking steps to make my dreams come true, basically. And it sounds cheesy to say it that way, but when I watched The Secret, it really opened my mind up to the what's possible and the things that I always wanted, but for some reason felt I couldn't have. And The Secret changed my thinking, and that's what it did for me. So I'm really glad I watched it when I did in my life. So I have the DVD of it now. When I first watched it, I watched it on Netflix, and as I'm filming this video right now, it is available on Netflix if you have Netflix. But I would say find some way to watch this movie. Borrow it, rent it, whatever you have to do. But I would say find some way to watch The Secret. And here it is again. But find some way to watch it, because I know it changed my life, and it set my life in a completely different direction from where I was going. So I would that's my recommendation. Just find some way to watch The Secret. So thank you for watching.